So captain Zhang Linpeng in 13 and goalkeeper Zhang Jicheng, and he plays for Henan, and the captain for Hubei province. And there are your subs.
Jiang.
Here is Baimatov, the captain for Kyrgyzstan. Sitikov in 2. And these numbers are in contrast to the initial roster that they put into officials. So we're still sort of fine-tuning the processes here at the Asian Games, but it's come a long way in a short time, particularly in terms of the television coverage. We're going out to some 40 nations, and that's great to see. And of course, we're not even into full games mode yet. Ali Shaban and Faraz Al Shamari, both from the nation of Kuwait. And Igor Barbash from Turkmenistan. The fourth official, Valentin Kovalenko from Uzbekistan. Sunway, he's the man that's under a little bit of pressure here as the hosts. I want to see the team get through as far as possible into the tournament. And, they finished 5th 4 years ago in Doha. And for Kyrgyzstan, they did qualify for the second round in 2006. They recorded a win and 2 draws, but they didn't progress after that. They got a win over Palestine, but couldn't get through to the quarterfinals. And there's your captain of China, Zhang Yinping. And Baimatov offering up a little prayer of hope, perhaps. Seventh in Asia is China. They're just about ready for a start. 89th in the world. They did have a highest ranking in December 1998, China, at senior level of 37. And for Kyrgyzstan, 173rd in the world. Let's see if they can play above themselves here and get some kind of a result. There's China, right to left in the white. There's Piao Cheng in the yellow boots, but there's several of the Chinese players kitted out that way today. And away we go. A little bit of a dummy step over there, but the ball just beats them both over the byline, and that'll be a goal kick and the first opportunity for Agapov to get a touch. Goalkeepers like to be involved early, settle the nerves. Wang Jianhong, smile on his face, that's good to see. A smile can sometimes mean confidence. Kyrgyzstan suffering that 2-1 loss to Malaysia. And it looks like Japan is the form team of the group with a 3-0 victory on China's turf. That's pretty impressive. They're one of the higher ranked teams in Asia. Actual number 1 ranked team in Asia is Australia, but they don't take part in the Asian Games. It's an unusual paradox, but here's a useful looking build-up as Li Kai is muscled off the ball and a good back heel in defence, and a clumsy tackle in turn from him, and the Kyrgyzstan defender Baimatov allows himself to just fall over the prostrate body of the attacker. Agapov, and that's a good heave on that ball to send Kyrgyzstan straight into attack. And, a little bit loose. Good pace and determination shown from Majitang. It's quite a story. He's Mozapa Murema Majitang. He's the first Uyghur to have been selected for the under-19 national team in 2009. And he's one of the few minority players in the national team. And it just goes by the name of Maidajang, so that makes it a little easier for us. But his family name is about 6 or 7 syllables and 20 letters long, so Maidajang helps us out a little. We jump in. And 17 is Zhao Hongli. Zhao from the Liaoning area. A push there on the back of Baimatov. He's twice been fouled now. And Li Kai. Didn't really see the extent of the shove given to Baimatov with the forearm. Decent kick coming from Agapov. Taking the goal to our left. Wuxi from Hebei province. Foul from Li Jianbin. Roshinov. So a free kick to Kyrgyzstan, just inside 4 minutes, but well outside the area. This is a good 35 metres from goal. So I wonder what the option would be here. The ankles strapped. Baimatov, such an important man. Oh, this has fallen quite nicely, and there's a goal. Oh, that has really rocked the home side, and it's neatly taken by Sidorenko. It took a deflection, it stopped right at his feet, and he clinically took the chance offered to him, and Sidorenko has the goal. And that is a terrible moment for the home side. So there's Sidorenko. Took a partial deflection, it fell to him, and on the left side he was able to put it away, and no chance for Zhang Qicheng a finish of that quality, and they gather around him. How wonderful for Kyrgyzstan to score so early, and their heads go back on the Chinese bench. What a disaster for them. And Sidorenko. 5 minutes gone. Well, you need a little bit of luck sometimes. They certainly had that with that free kick. It was a little bit of a deflection off the wall. Sidorenko there to pounce. And that's that. That's how simple it can be. And how disastrous for China. It seems their campaign is going to take some putting back on the rails. But the good thing about conceding a goal early is that you've got so much time to do something about it. 6 minutes is all that's elapsed. Throw in, taken by Blakimov. Lajinov. Through to Kassian. Sidikov acknowledges the ball, but there was never much hope of keeping it in play. So the throw into China. How well can they settle after this early disruption? One of the interesting things to come out of the match between China and Japan was that China had no players cautioned. They showed excellent discipline, but maybe they needed to show a bit more endeavour as they went down 3-0. Corner to Kyrgyzstan. Keeper comes, punch is clear. Quite well done. Kayutin in 7. Sent back in towards the near post, and again it's a comfortable one for Zhang Chi-chung. He's already had to go fetch the ball out of the goal once. And he hopes not to have to do it again, and that his strikers can find some scoring form, because they haven't scored in the tournament yet. And they won't progress out of the group if they don't. Very comfortable start being made here by Kyrgyzstan, although that ball passed behind the man. Roshanov, the player, left high and dry. Sidorenko again. Sidorenko. Well, he needs to throw his head back in almost embarrassment, really. Closer to a throw-in than an accurate shot. He's a big man, the Chinese goalkeeper, at 190 centimetres, or 6'3", from Henan. Not much in the way of fluent play so far from China. They've got to start putting the passes together, getting some kind of control in midfield, but it's kept off the ball rather too much for that to happen. Captain Barmatov does a good job to quieten the attack. Back they'll come out for Kiao. On that far side, well spotted. Gets to him as well. Defender comes again though, and that's Blagomov. Taken out, Lee Jian-bin, after he'd kicked it into the stands. No whistle. Referee's happy enough. Ali Shaban. There's Kassian. Kyrgyzstan, of course, formerly part of the Soviet Union, very much part of the Central Asian contingent here, Turkmenistan. And that put the player under pressure. Lu Peng did well to recover and shield the ball away from Roshanov. Piao Cheng. Allowed to run, takes them on. A great ball from him under pressure. And here is an opportunity opening up on this side for Mai Chitang. Mai Chitang, oh, what a header and what a save. Unbelievable stop from Agapov. Great play, both sides. And Agapov gathers it in. Absolute frenetic activity in front of the Kyrgyzstan goal. Mai Chitang pulled it back, the header, great stop, super awareness from the captain Barmatov. And Agapov actually did well to palm it towards his captain, and then the situation eventually was diffused. But promising signs here from China after the early setback. Kyrgyzstan's turn to put China under pressure, but ready to settle it down is Zhao Hongwu. Lee Jian-bin. Chinese fans getting a bit restless. They've seen a very near thing. It's a foul by Li Kai. What for, he says. That was on Barmatov. And Ali Shaban isn't interested in an argument. He's just interested in play continuing. So it'll be Agapov who does that. the Kyrgyzstan players turn out for Dordoy and Abdish in the competition in their homeland. Over half the players representing those two clubs. Fairly lame attempt there from Sidikov. China doing well in the air. Certainly won't question their fitness. They're a well-drilled side. And they were simply outplayed by Japan in game one for them. And it knocked around their goal difference too. Dropped 3 goals in your first match, and now another one here early in this. So the host nation could find themselves not progressing past the group stage, which would be of some national concern. I think there's going to be a bit of feeling in this match. The referee's going to do well to control this. Li Kai and Baimatov are going to have a match-long duel if what we've seen so far is a guide. Free kick. Not particularly well taken, and the crowd give the Bronx cheer to Wu Ji. China without any overage players in their lineup, all around 20, 21, 22. We allowed 3 players older than 23 in this Olympic-style competition. Zhao, excellent from him. Oh, player on his own, but he was called offside. Assistance flag goes up to deny Li Kai. And it's Igor Barabash on that far side making the call. And as always, the strikers can't believe that such a call has been made against them. But they'll get another chance here. The defence doing a good job to shut down the effort of Wang Zhanhong. Quarter of an hour gone. And the early score for Kyrgyzstan coming just after 5 minutes with Sidorenko capitalising on a loose ball really after the free kick taken from well outside the area. And he absolutely buried it. Blakamov with the throw in for Kyrgyzstan. And the red shirts moving to get behind the ball. Zhang Linpeng, the captain. He's got a role to play now in lifting his side and settling them. Nice control from Wu Xi. Zhang across to Zhao. Excellent weight on that pass and a great flick on. Zhang chipped the keeper off the crossbar. Oh, exquisite, but without a result. There's some lovely play here from China. They just can't find the back of the net. But Zhang really, he saw the keeper his line and bounces it off the crossbar. Oh, what a tease. Anyway, it's a corner. And it'll be Zhang to take it. Oh, free header and another great chance. And again, it's been spurned. This time it was Li Jianbin who was trying to head it into the ground, make it difficult for the keeper, but he's hit it so hard into the ground it just bounced over. Or did it actually hit the defender's leg here? No, it didn't. He's got only himself to blame, Li Jianbin. An open header and he didn't put it on target. It is a good idea to nodded into the turf because it's very hard for the keepers from close range to react. Unfortunately, too sharp an angle to the ground. Here's Martajang chasing hard. He's put in some solid runs. He's enjoying himself, isn't he? Great to see, and he looks like he's doing his ethnic minority great credit here. A lot of potential in Xinjiang football, he says. I hope more Uyghur players will play in the Chinese national teams. Well, if he is the role model, then I'm sure that will be the case. As for Henan Construction, he didn't start in game one, but the coach has said, here's your chance. And he's proving to be quite a quality inclusion. Zhang Linpeng, captain in that corner, managed to get the ball away, but out comes the keeper in Agapov, and he gets rid of it quickly. All the way down to his opposite number in Zhang. Zhang with a more measured outlet. Whoops. That's not what he wants to see of his field players in front of him, but they've recovered nicely. Good pitch this one. You can see the ball's running very truly. A reasonably firm bounce. To say again that the location of this Tianhe Stadium is very close to the centre of this big city. 11.5 million people in the urban sprawl that is Guangzhou. Third largest city in China. Feel to it from Beijing. I was fortunate enough to spend some time in the 2008 Olympics and Paralympics. Considerably bigger city than this one, and making us feel very welcome. Punched away, and not for a moment do I mean that we weren't made welcome in Beijing. I just make note of the fact that Guangzhou's different feel to the city, a different pace, a different climate. The river system so important to its trade and commerce. Beijing, such a busy and prosperous and huge city. Guangzhou, just a couple of hours by train or car from Hong Kong, much to the south. So out comes the keeper once more to claim it. Zhang Qichang will be one of the bigger goalkeepers here at 190 centimetres. And still only 21 years of age, and only just. Across to Zhao Honglu. Now starting to settle down after that rather amazing and chaotic start, as Martajang is brought down. Kassian and Sidorenko. They've got a case, haven't they? The tackler made pretty good contact with the ball, unless you rule that that boot was a little raised. 2-3 defenders did Piao Cheng, so that's freed up the players behind him. What can they do? What can they create? They need to be fully focused here to get back the goal and then add to it. Lovely dummy, and that's given some space to Zhao. Zhao starts to cut back inside, gets the bounce of the ball. Can he put in a good cross? Oh, there's a head clash there, and the referee might stop play if he looks over his shoulder. The ball needs to go out of play, and it does now, because those two players desperate to get ahead to the ball have run into each other. So there's a bit of concern here for both Sheretov, for Kyrgyzstan, and just for the moment can't make out the identity of the Chinese player, but they've showed full commitment to the ball in defence and attack. Ouch. And it's Li Kai, the main striker. He gets up, and it looks like Sheretov is also going to be okay. That's good to see. A scary moment there. More common sense approach seems to be appearing in the matches now about when players go down injured, absolutely forcing them to go onto the stretcher. This is what happened in the first couple of matches, but now he's able to go off under his own steam and make his way around and rejoin the match. Sheretov. And actually going to have a drop ball to restart things here. And because China were good enough to kick it out to stop play, Kyrgyzstan will oblige by kicking down to the Chinese goalkeeper. And that little nicety of protocol is observed. And on we go. More serious battle resumes. Oh, that's a poor foul, and that might draw a card. Yeah, that was a bad one. I agree with that. Ablakamov, clumsy, late, and that's worth a yellow. First man in the ball, absolutely lunged. It looks worse on replay than it did in real time. Often does when you slow it down. Sometimes the replay can be a good defence. Other times it just makes you look more guilty. Another good back heel. Zhao. And he came quickly off his line, did Agapov. Needed to punch. There were players closing in. China looking very promising. Foul. And again it's Li Kai. This time he's clattered into Kassian. He's putting himself about the place, isn't he, Li Kai? And he's a big solid lad, a striker from Shandong. And Kassian trying to shake some sense back into the space between the ears. Agapov. Dangerous weight on this header. It's forced the Chinese defence to play it. Where it's collected short of halfway. And here again is Kassian trying to get involved. He does too, but it'll be a Chinese throw-in after that little battle with Piao Cheng. Piao Cheng, midfielder for China, plays for Jilin. Kassian from the Abdish A football club. Maidajang, that was an ambitious back heel. He expended a fair bit of energy in the first 15 minutes, Maidajang, creating a couple of near chances. They do want to play it at pace, China, and they do want to take their throw-ins and free kicks quickly, but he'll have to wait, Li Kai, and leaves it instead for the defender, Zhao Hong Liu, and that gives Li Kai a chance to get up around the penalty area. Oh, that looked offside! No call, and the Kyrgyzstan players gaze across at the assistant and say, well, how did you not put up your flag? I'm not sure if we'll see that again, but my initial feeling was that he could well have been offside, but we may not get a chance to look at it. Certainly the Kyrgyzstan players were blowing up. Anyway, it was nicely saved by Agapov. I could not believe there wasn't a whistle for offside. Anyway, Agapov looks like he's here to play, the Kyrgyzstan keeper. Nothing's going to get past him unless it's a quality ball. Lejanov